everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nathan. If you're new here, I am 22 years old and I am just documenting my life right now, my reading journey, just whatever is happening. I'm in my final year of college. I want to have a record of my life on the internet to look back on years from now and know what I was getting up to at this time. So we're gonna have a fun little video today. It's gonna be kind of a yappy video, and I have to get my house cleaned up badly because starting on Monday, which is currently Sunday, starting Tuesday, I will be back in school and I want to have everything nice and cleaned up, ready to go, going into the 2026 school year. So, on the docket today, we got a whole bunch of stuff to do, so join me along for the ride. So first thing that is on my list to do is to get my bathroom, my kitchen, and my living room just kind of swept up, wiped down, cleaned up. My desk that I'm currently sitting at, it's a little cluttered. We got to get that worked out. And I want to get my bathroom clean, just give everything a nice wipe down, get my sink cleaned out. Same thing with the kitchen, just get dishes done, everything, good to go so that we are all ready to go for Tuesday. So I also want to get my Kindle stickers reworked. I actually didn't do a set of stickers for December of 2025, so it's still my November stickers from November of 2025. So I want to get January stickers put on. We're like already halfway through the month, but like better late than never, I guess. So maybe we'll just do a general kind of seasonal spread in the back of the Kindle versus trying to do a whole January, February, March spread. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do the spreads month by month when I feel like it. But I really don't like the wintry months, so I don't really touch it during that. So let's see. I want to get some reading done too. It's a 2-day week, or it's a 3-day weekend actually. I mean, I've already wasted one of the days on Saturday. I was up to other stuff on that day, but we still have Sunday and Monday, so I want to get some reading done as well. I'm in the middle of Project Hail Mary, which I'm absolutely loving. If you all watched my January TBR video, you will know that was one of my TBR books, and I was so looking for it. It's been so good, honestly. So this is just gonna be a big old catch-all vlog of everything I'm up to, everything that's going on. I'm super excited to be sitting here with you all right now. I don't know why. I'm feeling very motivated right now. I'm just excited to talk to you all, and yeah, I hope that you're enjoying coming along for the ride with me. So I think as I'm talking to you all, I'm going to start doing some cleaning. So I guess right at the bat, I'll just kind of give an update about what I have been doing over this past week, how my January has gone so far. So my January started off really good, really slow. I started a new job at the beginning of last week, so I'm officially 1 week in to my new job. And I'm finishing up my last year of school, so it's all been very, very exciting. Actually, my last semester of school, I should say. I've chipped away at my January TBR. I finished Small Things Like These, which was a really interesting book. And if you want to hear my full thoughts on it, you're going to have to watch my February TBR video, which will be coming out later this month. That book was really good. And then I finished listening to the first full cast audio recording of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, whatever you call it. I'm just such a huge Harry Potter fan. This was just such a treat, honestly. Like, if you have not read the Harry Potter books and you want to audiobook them, highly would suggest you do the full cast recordings, because it was really, really good. I was surprised at how much I liked them. I wasn't sure how much I was going to like it at first, but honestly, I'm not typically someone who likes full cast recordings either, but this one was done really, really well. I also started reading the first Heartstopper book, so I'm about halfway through that one. It's also been kind of a treat to myself as well. I've just kind of been reading it as I've been feeling like it. I started listening to the Second Chance bookstore, I think it's called, and I don't think it's for me. I think I'm going to end up DNFing that book. I started reading it and it wasn't settling right for me. Like, maybe I'll try and listen to a little bit more of it or read a little bit more of it, one or the other, and just see if it gets better. It's not that's a bad book. It's just I feel like with all the books that I start reading and that I don't end up liking, it's hard to be like, oh, I'm not finishing it. And it's not because it's a bad book. Like, I've definitely read bad books that I don't recommend. It's not landing right with me, and it's just not really hitting right for me. So I think I'll probably end up stopping that one. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to get to Other Birds this January or not. I might try checking out the library and seeing if I can get it or not. But it wasn't available as an audiobook through Spotify, which is what I was kind of hoping to fill that little void with, was that. But I don't think I'm going to have time to get through another book in January other than Project Hail Mary. Like the books that I'm already reading, I don't think I'm going to be able to have enough time to also read an additional one on top of that. I was hoping I have time for an audiobook. So I am all ready to start up school in on Tuesday. I'm like, it's like bittersweet because it's my last semester of school. I'm only taking 2 classes this semester, which I left this semester light on myself on purpose because I knew I was going to be working. Because I'm basically working part time and then I'm working school part time basically, which all in all adds up to be, basically a full time job right there. So last semester I had 4 classes I was taking, so I was taking double the workload, which was a lot. And here's the thing. I am I'm in an architecture major, so we do so much like hands-on studio time work that's not like we don't do a lot of like writing a paper and like doing an exam. We do a lot of putting together this huge massive 50 to 100 page document, doing a lot of research, doing a lot of actual like design work, and that just takes a lot of physical time that you kind of need to be in a certain spot for. Like I can't just like sit down for a lot of my assignments and just like bang one out in like an hour or two. It's like a lot of our assignments, especially in our last year of school, they take weeks to get them done, right? So, but I'm looking forward to only having 2 classes. That's nice. I have a not ideal schedule. I have a class every single day of the week, which I I'm never a fan of that. I wish I haven't been able to have all my classes on one day of the week since gosh, probably when I was in community college. Like as soon as I started, so I did community college for the first year of school while I was still in high school, and then I transferred to a traditional university, and it was ever since I've come to the university, I've had classes 5 days a week. So little sad about that, but such is life. There's only so much you could do. It's my last year of school, so like I'm excited to be done because like in just a few months from now I'm going to be like graduating, which is super exciting. But also it's like I'm never going to be back in school again, which is like it's kind of sad too because it's like there is some charm and some things I like about being a student versus just working a full-time job, right? But I'm also looking forward to working and like actually using my skills and knowledge, right? So that's why I've been really enjoying this job that I took, was I've been able to actually use the skills I'm learning in school, right? So here I am. I ran over to the grocery store real quick because I had a day off and I like going to the grocery store in the afternoon when there's nobody around. So I had a couple things I needed to get, and I also picked up an order from Amazon while I was there, and I got this game. It's called Exploding Kittens, and I got the Not Safe for Work edition. And I'm really excited to play this game. I got it as a gift for my boyfriend. I felt like, he deserves gifts. And I was looking at games because we like playing board games when we're together on the weekends. And that was one of them that looked like really fun, and 2 people can play it. So I got that. And so you'll have to tune in for the next vlog to see how that game went. But I'm super excited. So at this point in the day, I have gotten my desk cleaned. You saw I got the table behind me clean and this table over here all wiped off. I got my couch and my rug and everything all vacuumed. I got the floor swept. So I still need to do, I need to change out the stickers on my Kindle. Before we go and do all that, I need to have some lunch. So I'm going to go and have that. But I do want to look at some of these cards inside of Exploding Kittens real quick while you're here with me. So let's go ahead and get this opened up together. So I played this game a really long time ago, and it was so much fun. I remember playing when I was a kid, but I've never played
the not safe for work edition, I don't believe. So I think the point of this game is, oh, they have a few different games. They have Throw Burrito, Exploding Kittens, on a scale of 1 to T-Rex, and Bears versus Babies. So I think the point of this game is you have all these cards, and the idea is that you don't want to get the exploding kitten. So I think you have action cards and cards that you need to get like doubles of or something. It says how it works is in the deck of cards are some exploding kittens. You play the game by putting the deck face down and taking turns drawing cards until someone draws an exploding kitten. When that happens, that person explodes and they are now dead and out of the game. Basically, if you explode, you lose. If you don't explode, you win, and all the other cards will lessen your chances of getting exploded by an exploding kitten. So, for example, there is like a see the future card, and you can see like the next few cards in the deck, and then you have a skip card that like skips your next turn or something like that. So there's all sorts of really fun different cards inside of here. So let me just pull these out and I'll show you some examples of them. So some of these cards are so funny. So this one is an attack card and it says release the torture bunnies. Do not draw any cards. Force the next player to take 2 turns. And has this guy being pulled apart by these bunny rabbits. So this one is a diffuse card. I think if you draw this, you don't blow up if you have an exploding kitten. But it has this cat with the cone of shame flipping everyone off. And it says instead of exploding, secretly put an exploding kitten back into the draw pile. And it says diffuse via spay or neuter, which I just think is so funny. So here's an example of an exploding kitten card. So you can see it has a cat and he's fusing together all these bombs and it blows up the building. That's Exploding Kittens. So I'm super excited to play this game and tune into the next vlog and we'll let you know how it went.
All right, time to get some new stickers into the back of my Kindle, give it a nice refresh going into 2026, going into February because I didn't do it in January, unfortunately. And after that, we're going to go do some reading. Hello, everyone. I am back here now. So it has been a hot minute since I checked in with you all because, frankly, a lot has happened. Went to the grocery store. I think I mentioned that. I got my stuff from Amazon opened up, but basically, what took me the longest was I went and I got my kitchen all cleaned up, and I cleaned out my sink with some soft scrub because it needed it. It hadn't had it for longer than I care to admit. But then I also went into my bathroom and cleaned out my sink and my toilet and everything. But what happened was when I went to clean out my sink, I kind of scrubbed out the inside of the drain. And I think it knocked a bunch of stuff that was like inside the drain, like deeper into the drain, and it clogged my drain. And so I had to literally take apart the piping under the sink to drain the sink out and scrub all of it out and clear out the blockage so that the sink would drain properly. And that took me probably like an hour to do all that. It took forever and it was just a mess. And I am happy to be here now. So I'm going to do some reading now. I got my book. I'm reading Project Hail Mary right now, about halfway through it, and I can already tell you it's going to be a 6-star book. It's been so solid so far, and yeah, I am so tired. I have my dinner going in the kitchen right now. It is cooking. It'll be ready in probably about half an hour. So I'm going to get about half an hour reading in, and I'm going to go and eat and everything, and then be all done. So I'm showered, I'm pajamaed up, and I am ready to just relax for the rest of this evening. So enjoy while I read a little bit